By the way, I love Mexico today. Just moving on quickly here. Have you seen the video of, we got lots to do today.
Mexico, what happened?
Miss USA getting booed?
Yeah.
Check out that video. It's hilarious.
I know, she falls right on her ass.
Well, obviously they did, Miss Universe or down there in Mexico this time around?
Yeah, here she is.
And she came out, and, Mexico, they're not big fans of the U.S.
No.
The ones that have to stay there anyway. There's a lot of people that are big fans of the U.S. that used to live in Mexico.
Skip over the border.
But the ones that don't make it, you know what? They're not big fans of the U.S.
No.
Miss Universe pageant was down there in Mexico. So Miss USA, she gets booed during introduction. They just couldn't. They just had it with this broad. And she didn't do anything wrong, but she had the big USA on her chest, and that's all it took for Mexico to go nuts over her.
Boo.
So here you go.
El boo. Ooh.
Yes. Okay. Un momento, por favor.
Oh, she did acknowledge it. Okay. I'm like, why aren't the hosts?
Is that her, the host? Yeah, the
That's
host.
the host.
The hostess.
That used to be on MTV, right? What's her name? She speaks a little Spanish?
Martha Quinn.
No, you worked with her, Jimmy. You worked with her.
Nina Blackwood.
No!
That's Nina Blackwood.
J.J. Jackson.
I beat her up in
he's
Vice
dead.
Squad.
No,
Did you?
She goes out with Nick Lachey.
Yeah, her name is Vanessa Manillo.
Yeah, no, I know.
Yeah, there you go.
Thank you, Kenny.
She's actually very nice and was one of the few people that would have me on and help promote we were returning to the airwaves in 2004.
Ooh.
Very nice. And she also wore a fat suit, though.
Yeah, I know.
One of the many.
Oh, she's one. Okay, now I remember who she is.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were going to acknowledge that Miss USA there was getting booed real loud, and finally in Spanish she said, "One moment,
please.
One moment, please."
That's an acknowledgement. How about shut up?
Yeah, when you hear
Have some respect.
When you're part of a booing crowd and you hear "one moment, please," you know what? I shut up right away.
Yeah, one moment, please. Oh, tick-a-lock, tick-a-lock.
Yes. Okay. Un momento, por favor. She is selected. Judge number 1, Tony Romo. Your question, please.
Yeah.
If you could go back and
I know that.
What's the chant?
I that's why I stopped it. I know what the chant is, but it does sound like it could be something really bad.
Is it in Spanish or English?
I think they're just chanting. Do you want me to tell you?
Well, hold on. How about let me guess. How about is it thanks for every modern day invention? Thanks for every modern day invention. Or half of us will be there next year. Half of us will be there next year.
I don't think that's it either.
Is it here's some more diarrhea? What could they be chanting? I don't know. More anti-U.S. sentiments?
Swim, run, flee. Swim, run, flee.
How about thanks for not just walking in and taking over this dump. Thanks for not just walking in and taking over this dump. What were they chanting?
What could they possibly have been chanting? I can't figure it out.
If you could go back and relive one moment in your life, what moment would you pick and why?
The one right before I arrived here, so I could just keep driving.
Do you know how great that would have been if she said the one before I walked out, so I wouldn't have to hear these idiots booing me?
Yeah.
She should have thrown the competition right
Well,
there.
they're chanting Mexico.
That was Mexico?
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad.
Mexico.
They love their country.
Yeah.
The audience is not interested in her response to the question.
Oh, okay.
I would have to say I would go back to January of 2007 when I traveled to South Africa to volunteer at the Oprah Winfrey Leadership Academy for Girls in South Africa. I'm very passionate about education, and being there in South Africa just sparked my interest even more for education and all that I can do for that.
I'd boo her,
that's
too.
where I would go. I would
How about
go
going back to
South
September
Africa.
10th, you idiot?
2001.
2001. And say, excuse me, I believe there's going to be a problem tomorrow.
Excuse me, please don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They booed her for going to South Africa because they're all fans of Prime Minister Botha, and they don't like the regime.
That's
Wrong
great.
with those people.
That's great because she's the same one that fell. So she falls on the stage. She was just in a panic.
Living hell.
Living hell. She falls on the stage and then she just gets booed at by the Mexican crowd there. So there you go. All right.
That's very rude. I don't think that happens in the U.S. when they have the contest in the United States. I've never seen a contestant being heckled.
I'll tell you why.
Yeah, because we don't heckle in America.
Why is that?
Because everyone looks at us like we're the champions. We're the best ones, and that's the problem. And when you're Mexico,
Yeah.
and you have America above you, it's got to be awful. We're Mexico.
We have to transcend all that stuff as Americans. We have to be better than that. Ugh.
I don't think we care enough about other countries.
Oh, like all of a sudden, Miss whatever.
She'd have to be Miss Bin Laden or Francis Al Qaeda. It would have to be such an obvious connection.
That we would boo.
Because we're polite idiots. Like if Miss Iran was there,
Yeah.
we'd be nice to her. Like, oh, isn't that courageous? She's not a member of that regime. You know, we're US,
Yeah.
we are nice about certain things.
Isn't she beautiful?
Yes, can't see her.
No, you can't see her.
All right, we got to take a break.